What's up, everybody? Nate Sarantino here, back with another episode of the Guided Spirits podcast. And today we're going to talk about keeping it real in your relationships and how your attitude is actually ruining relationships for you. So, to begin, I got this topic, concept, and idea from the 10X boot camp I went to about a week ago now. It happened last weekend. And I really they talked a lot about culture and how you have to have a really positive work environment, and that is the key to having a great company that people want to work at. And when you work in every relationship, for that matter, the fact, not just at any company, you want a family that has a positive culture to it. You want friend groups that have positive culture. You want a brotherhood or sisterhood, whatever it may be. You want that to be positive. So the first thing I want to talk about is staying positive and spreading and keeping a good vibe in everything that you do. It's that positive vibration, keeping everything up, the idea of looking up and seeing the positives in life and not looking down and looking at the negatives. And you often see that when you look up and you're in a higher vibrational state of mind, you're going to be looking at positive things. And if you can build a culture around looking at the positives, you are going to have a team full of people who think they are winning, a team full of people who love what they do, a team full of people who are always finding a way to make the best out of any situation. And that brings us to the next thing, which is a winner's mindset. And this is key to a good attitude in all of your relationships. So when you go back to working in a company, you want to make sure your team members are always winning. And you want to do this by defining what it means to win and what it means to lose. And if you make sure that if they miss a sale, but they learned what they did wrong and they reflected on their phone call and they found that one area, that one objection that they missed, that they couldn't overcome, that is where you want to figure out what did they do wrong, what did they learn, and now they found something that they actually won about. And the idea is that no matter how bad things may seem, you can always find something to either learn or reflect on, and either of these two things is going to be a win. And this goes for every relationship in your life. When it comes to family, you want to make sure that when you're at home with your family, your attention is with them. Especially if you're running a big company like myself, you have to understand that when you're at home, you want to give them your full attention. You don't want to be on your phone the entire time. You don't want to be checking your email the whole time, responding to text the whole time. That's what you should be doing while you're working. The whole idea of working is making sure you are doing the things you got to get done there. If you're actually focused on your job and not wasting time, you will be working and getting things done. And when you're at home with your family, or for someone who has kids, I'm only 20 years old still, so forgetting about the age, the whole point is if you have kids, you want to make sure you're giving them the attention while you're at home. They're only going to be young for so long, and I can tell you from my experience growing up that I remember a lot of the times that I was with my dad, and that we would be at a family dinner and someone would call and they would answer the phone and they would just say we can't talk right now, we're having dinner, and he'd hang up. And if I was him, I wouldn't even answer that fucking phone. I'd just be the answering machine can answer it. We're having dinner, that's that. And I don't care, not a single person's more important than my family, and that's that. It is what it is, and the whole idea of being present in the moment and, living in the moment, you have... The only thing you truly have is the moment, and you have to live in that moment and capture it. And if you're not going to capture the moment, you're going to lose opportunities, and that's just how that goes. So if you want to win and you want to become better, capture your moments. That's all you really got. So, step 3, this is really key. This is where you keep it real and you focus on being grateful for everything that you have, including the fact that you have a purpose. You are here for a reason. Every single person is here for a reason. And when you see your purpose, you're going to be more apt to put good energy into the world, because you're going to feel like you can add to the world using your purpose, using that divine reasoning. You are here. Everyone has something they love doing more than anything else, and you should love what you do with respect to your passions. You have to believe in your passions, in your purpose, believe in what you're good at. If you really think you love doing something, and you don't think you love doing something, you know it. When you love something, you love it. And that goes for a person, a thing, or a concept or an idea. You're going to believe in that. If you really love it, you're going to believe in it. And this comes down to believing in those around you as well. And if you're really being your true self, people are going to believe in you or they're not. And the bottom line is, if you lead with the truth and you are you can say it keeping it real, but the truth is the truth, and the truth is even above keeping it real, because something can be real, but it doesn't have to be true. You see, I've talked about it many times, and it's as simple as once you think something into existence, it's still in your head. No one's ever even heard you say it, but that thought is real to you. That's as simple as it is. The truth is it's real to everyone. It's your true identity, who you are, how you present yourself to the world, and more importantly, how you present yourself to yourself. That's why it's important to believe in yourself. And when you focus on being grateful for who you are, your truth is who you are internally, and what you love doing, and who you love. And those things, when they all start coming together, you find alignment with your purpose and with your beliefs, and everything that is surrounding you is going to be good energy, positive vibrations. And that's the whole idea of building a good culture, having a company of loving people, caring people, people who want to win, people who want to see the best out of everyone around them. And it's just an overall abundance of greatness. And that is where I want to leave this. If there's something to take away from this, lead with the truth. Believe in yourself and those around you, and find the one thing that you love doing more than anything else, and that is going to be your purpose. And just make sure you're spreading love, knowledge, and positivity. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for listening.